classic AFC North matchup here, man. Steelers and Baltimore.
We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We're back. We are back.
The wars that this team has had, and I think Humphrey said it best: must-win game here for them. And this is a classic matchup against this team, and a lot of turmoil on both sides, right? Baltimore shockingly losing last week. There's something wrong with the Baltimore Ravens in terms of their continuity, I guess, right now. What they had, I think Lamar had 3 or 4 turnovers last game against a bad Bengals team with Joe Burrow coming back. They got smoked, actually, 32-14. And then just offensively, not having that can't, Henry's not really like running the ball like he used to at all. Defense is tightened up from the beginning of the year. The defense was really leaky, but the defense is tightened up. I mean, obviously they gave up 32 points, but games before that, they weren't giving up that many points, right? On their run since the bye week, they're 5-1 since the bye week, and in that 5-1 bye weeks, nobody scored over 20 points. The Bears, the Dolphins, the Vikings, obviously the Browns and the Jets are kind of mediocre offensively, and they went against a good offense in the Cincinnati Bengals, and Cincinnati actually kind of went off a little bit. But the Steelers are similar to the offenses to me, like the Vikings, like not like the Dolphins so much, but maybe even like the Bears a little bit. And not even that. I know Rodgers is trying to gut it out, but I mean, he just can't play at this moment. Their offense is stale. Their leading reception leader is a running back, and Kenny Gainwell that's having a phenomenal year. But if you have Kenny Gainwell as your leading receiver, reception wise, that is a problem. That means you cannot push the ball down the field, and they're having a problem with that. So I think he's going to play Aaron Rodgers. Mason Rudolph might get in. I don't think it really matters against this blitz happy Ravens team, in my opinion. And I don't think that the Pittsburgh Steelers are really going to meet this total output. So what I'm looking here for the total with this matchup here, because um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure Rodgers plays in this game, and this prediction ticks up if he doesn't. Maybe a half a point, probably a half a point, because you got to think that Mason Rudolph might be a little bit better. Let me see. I think Rudolph played. Didn't Rudolph play one game and offensively they kind of yeah, but even when he did play, like even against Chicago, I mean they put up 21 points against Chicago, but they got some scores. He was able to pass the ball a little bit more, but I mean he only threw for 170 yards. How the hell did they get 28 points in that game? What field goals, touchdown? Oh, there was a defensive score. Okay, defensive score. Yeah. So yeah, again, offensively, Pittsburgh is really struggling, and the Mike Tomlin thing is getting louder and louder. So it's kind of he's entering Andy Reid territory where it's like you've been here for so long, you did win a ring, but at this point it's like you need a fresh, kind of a fresh start, and you will still go down in history as one of the best coaches ever. Yes, the empathy of mediocrity, but never losing season in your whole career as a head coach is beyond phenomenal, right? I don't care how many 8-7s or 9-8 years you have. You've never had a losing season, and that by itself gives you a gold jacket. So, Hall of Fame coach, Hall of Fame player, Hall of Fame man for sure. And I think he's getting the bad end of the stick, but I do think I understand that it's time to kind of turn the page and open up a new chapter for the Pittsburgh Steelers. With that being said, I like under the water here of this total output of that 42.5. I don't think these teams, I think this is classic old school matchup, but I think because these offenses are struggling so much, I'd be hard pressed to see anybody get over 24 points. And then the other team gets over 20 points as well, like 24-20. I don't see that in this game. I see more like um I want to say like maybe even if they get there like 28-13. Like I don't think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to score more than like two scores or 17 points. So I like that play for this one. Nothing like really heavy per se. This is more of a more of a lean, even bigger lean than that. Weird kind of total output number, but I think it's worth putting on just the way these offenses are playing. Maybe maybe look at the first half as well.